Welcome to this video of Baldivis Primary School. We hope you enjoy it. We've designed this so that parents get an insight of the school. We welcome your child and we hope that you become an active member of our community at Baldivis Primary School.
I like school because I like to see my friends. Because we can do craft. I like counting. We get to play.
Everybody cooperates perfectly together.
All the projects and activities that we do, such as music, art, sport and computers, so on and so on.
All of the techniques that the teachers use to teach us, they do it in a really fun and cooperative way.
School's just a great place to learn and, I guess, have fun.
The thing I like most about this school is that it's got a great sense of community.
I love working at school, I love working with the staff and I love working with the students here.
What I enjoy most about the school are the families, the children and the staff that I work with.
Heaps of friendly faces and always something different happening every day.
Oh, I love the people here.
There's so much laughter.
We're still surrounded by bushland and it has a really strong environmental focus.
We all try and get in touch with the whole child.
The kids have fun, just genuine fun.
It's a very welcoming and open arms, community-driven school.
The staff here are really supportive.
We're here for the people.
I think the relationship with the students.
I think I just love kids.
Baldivis Primary School has quite a bit of history and tradition. It dates back over 90 years. When I first came 4.5 years ago, the population was about 500 students. We built up to last year to over 900 students within the school, and this year we're sitting on around about 760. But it's been a challenge to keep that small rural school feeling within that.
Although it's a big metropolitan school, it still has a good country feel about it, that the parents are very involved and very concerned.
The community is great. You'll see like with carnivals and events, parents really get involved and are eager to help.
Due to my job, I go in and out of lots of other schools and very few schools hold and feel like this school does.
It's a school where you come in and staff and teachers say hello. Not because you've gone in and asked a question at the office, but because they've taken the time to know you.
I recommend to anyone, if you want to get to know people, go and help out in the canteen. It is fantastic. Yeah, I was quick to meet some very close friends now.
Our P&C is very active in supporting us with fairs and the auction that give us the funds that we can upgrade things in our school.
So we run the Baldivis Country Fair, which is, in the 41st year. That's totally volunteer run and community, based. Everything comes back into the school.
Many people would walk into my room and look at all the instruments around, and it's been through the P&C support that they're here.
The P&C at this school is second to none. And that's not just because I've helped the P&C or because I'm friends with the members of the P&C. It is the fact that they are amazing.
It's great. The community is just, fantastic.
The programs that we offer in the school are unique for quite a few primary schools within the Baldivis area. It's one of those schools that lots of parents want to get their children into.
We have the kitchen garden, we have a brilliant languages program, and our arts and music program are well thought of in our district.
The Stephanie Alexander Kitchen Garden project, that is now integrated into the integrated language program.
We've got a purpose-built big red shed which has 6 fully functioning kitchens, and the students get to do projects from beginning to end where they plan to plant the seeds and grow vegetables in our gardens, and then actually get to cultivate those vegetables and then use them as part of their recipes. So that's real life learning, which is what we try and focus on.
Teaching German is one of the 6 languages that the School Curriculum and Standards Authority offers. Children regularly achieve highly in inter-school competitions, and Baldivis has been teaching German for a very long time. I do strongly believe in the content and language integrated learning approach. With the Year 2s and 3s, I teach German through the school kitchen gardens. With the junior primary, I'm developing units of work with coding, and it's experimental ground because nobody's taught German and coding. So to develop these lessons with the children, it's really exciting. And they're coming up with really good ideas.
You need to be able to have a knowledge of code to be a future worker. So Thursday I do coding club, so we have up to about 60 kids working on iPads and on the PCs. We even have had coding night. I'm also running a Lego club on a Tuesday at lunchtime. The kids enjoy that and they always hit me with interesting science questions.
We've taken a little bit of a turn towards STEM. Once a week we have a STEM Friday and the kids are able to critically think, work together as a team, evaluate. So we're getting them involved in building and just a whole lot of different activities just to get those critical thinking skills involved in a lot of the kids.
Most of them are very good and savvy at consumption and IT, but it's about changing the mindset of the kids and showing them that they can use technology to develop their own ideas and changing them into producers.
Some of the other great things that happen at our school are the choir. We've got a choir of 100 students who performed at Wagsam this year and at several local community concerts.
Children aspire to be part of the choir. Everyone's very supportive. All children need to achieve, and so I choose songs that they can achieve with and feel proud of. I will put on a piece that's got dance in it because it gives those kids a chance to shine, and a musician part, so that those kids that perhaps don't want to sing have the opportunity to play instruments instead. I also have the acting part because there are children who just want to get on stage and act.
Roam the mountaintop and plunder the bridge for just get by.
I think just leaving a legacy with kids is the best thing. You know, when kids come back and visit you a few years later and say, I loved being in your classroom, that ticks all the boxes for me.
The biggest thing I tell all the children is that I want them to love music and seeing the importance of it throughout the rest of their lives.
Helium.
It's fantastic being a leader of a school with such a dynamic staff that care for the students.
The staff here are very positive. They bring with them a wealth of knowledge.
The teachers are very dedicated and willing to take on new changes that we're consistently faced with in education.
In spending so much time here, I've got to know staff really well, and I know that they just do everything for the kids possible.
I like to put myself in the shoes of children. If I just sit in a classroom and be bored to death, then I would never inflict that on children. So I try to be the sort of teacher a student in my classroom would be interested to be involved with.
If they don't want to be in the class, that's the biggest hurdle straight up. So I try to make jokes along the way, keep it as humorous as possible.
I try very hard to make the room inviting with a lot of things that they might not normally see in other places. We interact a lot and we get into it really quickly, and I think they like that.
I always try and make sure, no matter what the lesson is, that there's some hands-on content.
It doesn't matter what teachers the kids get from year to year, because they're all such wonderful people here.
My children love the school. They very much see it as their second home. I find when they're upset about something at home, this is where they want to come.
So what do they look forward to? They actually look forward to just coming. You know, they come to school and they're happy.
When the road is long, when you're feeling low, with every breath, don't forget how far you've come. When it's late at night, when you're all alone, I'll lift you up, I could be your helium.
It sounds really, really cheesy, but the school cares, and it's got this amazing community feel that it's incredible to be a part of. You don't get that anymore.
I could be your helium.
At Baldivis Primary School, education is about children becoming lifelong learners. It is important that our students are given the opportunity to grow academically, socially and emotionally. The future lies in our children, and we focus on the whole child and giving them the skills to take their place in the wider community.